They threw fire thinking you'd burn. You wore it like armor instead. The law of return. When you play with fire, don't cry when it burns back. My dear chosen ones, have you ever wondered why some people just can't stand your presence, even when you've done nothing wrong? Why the moment you start to shine, someone nearby makes it their mission to dim your light? You hold no grudge. You move in silence. And yet the daggers come from friends, from family, from people who've never had a single real conversation with you. And you're left asking, why me? Let me give you the answer that most aren't ready for. It's not you they hate. It's what you carry. It's the calm they can't shake. It's the strength you don't boast about. It's the energy that walks in before you speak. You weren't made to blend in. You were built to disrupt every fake illusion they've built around themselves. And that disruption, it stings. So they mock you. They minimize you. They whisper behind your back and wait for the moment you'll break. But here's the thing they never see coming. You don't break. You evolve. Chosen one, the law of return is not a myth. It's not karma dressed in poetry. It's real. It's relentless. And it always finds its way back home. Those who plant betrayal will be buried under the weight of it. Those who mock your pain will trip over their own. Those who try to take you out will eventually watch you rise from the exact fire they lit. This isn't just about justice. This is about the truth snapping back like a rubber band stretched too far. And when it does, it doesn't ask for permission. So if you felt cornered, watched, doubted, just know, the clock is ticking. The energy they've thrown at you has no choice but to return. And you, my dear chosen one, are not the one who'll bleed for it. You are the storm they never prepared for. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn will change how you see every attack from here on out. And before we dive in, let me say this loud and clear. If you're still here, it's not by accident. It means you're one of them. One of the few who's felt the sting of being targeted for no reason, just because you move different, just because you carry what others can't fake. My dear chosen one, this isn't entertainment, it's confirmation. So hit that like, subscribe, and drop 77 in the comments if you've ever been attacked simply for existing in your truth. Your support keeps this truth moving. And trust me, what's coming next? It's about to expose the price people pay when they go to war with someone protected by return. Let's get into it. And remember, only the real ones will recognize these signs, because only the chosen have lived them. Number 1. They don't hate you, they hate how unshakable you are without saying a word. The calm. They can't shake when your presence becomes a problem without you saying a word. They want you quiet, small, and doubting, because your stillness speaks louder than their screams. My dear chosen ones, let's get this straight from the start. They don't hate you because you did something wrong. They hate you because you didn't fold, you didn't shrink, you didn't beg to be understood, you didn't crumble under their stares. You stood tall, even in your silence, and that's what rattles them. You walk into a room, and something shifts. People who were laughing suddenly go quiet, eyes dart, whispers follow you, and all the while you're simply existing, not flaunting, not forcing, just being. And yet, you become the mirror that reflects everything they're pretending to be. You don't need to speak. Your presence alone is a disruption to their illusions. It's a strange thing, isn't it? How doing nothing wrong can still put a target on your back. You start to ask yourself, is it me? Am I too much, too cold, too distant, too intense? Let me answer that for you. No, you're not too much. You're just not easy to fake. You don't fit into their watered-down boxes. You make people feel exposed simply by being real. That's not your weakness, that's your weapon. Chosen ones, People feel your frequency before they even know your name. They feel your depth in a world addicted to surface. And that's terrifying for those who've built their confidence on shallow approval. So what do? They try to shrink you, mock you, mislabel you, spread whispers about you to soften your shine. But here's the part they never expected. You don't dim, you adapt, you evolve, you rise. They throw shade hoping to find your insecurities, but all they uncover is your resilience. And that's what eats at them, because they tried to play chess with someone who was born a checkmate. Don't be surprised when the most resistance comes after your quietest moves. You're not walking around trying to prove anything, and somehow that makes them spiral. You're not begging for attention, and yet you're unforgettable. You're not seeking validation, and still, you dominate every space you walk into. That's the power of alignment. That's the power of being chosen. And make no mistake, this is where the law of return begins its work. Because the energy they've thrown at you, the darts they aimed, the conversations held behind your back, they don't just vanish. They circulate, they multiply, and they eventually find their way home. You don't need to retaliate. You don't need to clap back. The law doesn't need your help. It just needs your silence, your consistency, your focus. Let them talk. Let them watch. Let them confuse your calm for weakness. Because when the return comes, it won't come with a warning. It'll come with precision. So to those who tried to shrink you, congratulations. You taught a chosen one how to stand taller. You didn't destroy anything. You revealed everything. And now the return has a name and its consequence. Stay ready, chosen ones. This is only the beginning. They came for your silence. They didn't expect your power. Number 2, your struggles aren't random. They're the price of carrying power that can't be imitated. Some people want your power, but they don't want your pain. They want your presence, but not your process. That's why they'll copy your style, but never survive your storms. My dear chosen ones, I need you to hear this clearly. What you're going through isn't a coincidence. It isn't just life being unfair. It's the weight that comes with carrying a blueprint no one else has. The pressure isn't punishment. It's proof. Proof that you are the one that wasn't meant to blend in, the one who doesn't fold when things get heavy, the one who wakes up carrying a frequency others can't decode but still try to copy. They don't understand that your silence is a fortress, that your pain is layered with wisdom. They look at your confidence and try to mimic it, never realizing that every ounce of strength you walk with was bought with struggle. That glow they envy, it wasn't gifted, it was earned. Through nights of breakdowns, through fake support, through being doubted, dismissed, and underestimated. Chosen one, what hurts you now will shape you later. But more importantly, what attacks you now is returning to the sender in ways they can't outrun. You see, people who attempt to harm someone carrying this kind of internal gravity often don't understand the price of that attempt. The law of return doesn't play favorites. It doesn't miss targets. It doesn't need an audience. It just moves, quiet, unseen, but always on time. That's why the people who tried to shame you eventually expose their own chaos. That's why the ones who tried to block you often end up blocked themselves. You didn't need revenge. You just needed to keep going. Because when the energy flips, and it always does, it doesn't apologize. It simply repositions everything. So next time someone questions why you're so guarded, so selective, so careful with your space, let them wonder. Because people only protect what's valuable. And you, chosen one, are carrying something generations couldn't birth and envy couldn't copy. Your struggles weren't random. They were coded, assigned, measured, and every single one of them activated a strength that now protects you from what once shook you, what broke others, built you, and those who tried to tear that down. They're about to learn firsthand. You can't curse what's already been carved through pressure, and you can't touch power you were never meant to carry. Let them watch. Let them feel the return. Because the struggle may have been quiet, but the comeback, that speaks for itself. Number 3. Silence isn't weakness. It's the calm before a shift they can't control. When you go quiet, the shift begins, and they feel it before they see it. The moment you stop explaining is the moment they start trembling. My dear chosen ones, they thought your silence meant defeat, that your stillness was surrender, that by saying nothing you had nothing left. But here's the part they didn't understand. Your silence was never weakness. It was a signal. See, most people panic in silence. They need noise, validation, applause, attention. They talk to stay relevant. They move just to be seen. But you've mastered the art of stillness. You've learned that there's a certain kind of power that doesn't need to shout to be felt. And when you stop responding, they feel it in their chest. Let's be clear. Your silence isn't passive. It's strategic. It's the reset before the retaliation. It's the storm gathering strength just beyond the visible horizon. And whether they admit it or not, they feel it. That tension, that pressure, that unshakable knowing that something's coming and they have no control over when or how. You stopped arguing. You stopped explaining yourself. You stopped proving your worth to people who already knew it, but pretended not to see it. And in that choice, you flipped the script. You turned the tables. Suddenly, they're the ones scrambling. They're the ones watching your every move, trying to guess your next step, trying to read a mind that's no longer offering previews. Because silence speaks, and yours is louder than anything they could have imagined. The law of return. It doesn't operate through chaos. It moves quietly, precisely, and in perfect time. So while they're out there laughing, talking, lying, you're in alignment, you're focused, you're still. And that stillness, that's what shakes them. Because they can't manipulate what they can't predict, and they can't win against someone who's not even playing their game. Chosen one, when you go quiet, you stop feeding the cycle. And that's when the return begins. Because the energy they put out no longer has a place to land, it bounces back. And when it does, it doesn't knock, it crashes. So if they think your silence means they've won, let them keep thinking it. Let them celebrate. Because they're dancing at a party thrown by delusion, and they don't know the lights are about to go out. Keep your power, keep your peace. Let them wonder what's coming, because something is coming. And it's not a post, it's not a clapback, it's a shift, a moment, a return. And it's got their name written all over it. Number 4. You're not breaking down, you're being upgraded in a way they'll never understand. They thought you were breaking, but you were just rebooting into a version they can't compete with. They mistook your silence for surrender, but real upgrades don't make noise, they make impact. My dear chosen one, they saw the cracks and they celebrated too soon. They thought you were crumbling under pressure, breaking under the weight of everything thrown at you. They mistook your quiet days, your pulled-back energy, your withdrawn spirit as a sign of defeat. What they didn't realize is that you were never breaking down. You were upgrading in silence. See, the world has trained people to believe strength is loud, that if you're not posting, flexing, or shouting your next move, you must be finished. But that's not how chosen ones move. We grow in shadows. We expand in silence. We become more in moments when the world thinks we're becoming less. And while they were counting you out, you were rebooting from the inside out. Let them think you're down bad. Let them believe they've won something. Because when the return hits, They won't recognize who you've become, the version of you that's emerging. It's not something they'll know how to handle. It's refined, it's recalibrated, it's dangerous, in the best way. Upgrades don't come with ease. They come through pressure, through isolation, through disappointment, through long nights where you questioned everything, including yourself. But you didn't quit. You endured. You absorbed the blows and stayed standing. And that's what separates you from the ones who tried to break you. You were built to rebuild. What they didn't factor in is that chosen ones are wired differently. We don't collapse, we shed. We let go of what no longer fits. And every time we get pushed to the edge, we return with sharper vision, stronger armor, and deeper clarity. They threw dirt on you, thinking they were burying you. What they did was fertilize the ground for your next level. And that's where the law of return starts making noise. Because the very people who watched your pain like it was entertainment are about to witness the consequences of laughing too early. The law doesn't play fair, it plays accurate. It brings back everything they dished out, multiplied. Not because you wished it, but because energy doesn't die, it circles. And while they stayed the same, stuck in their cycles, you became something unrecognizable. You upgraded into someone they don't have the access or tools to dismantle anymore. The version they attacked no longer exists. So next time you feel like you're falling apart, remember this: you're not breaking down, you're breaking through. You're outgrowing the space they tried to keep you in. And the return for their attacks? It's not just a lesson. It's watching you rise into everything they swore you'd never become. Stay tuned, chosen one. You're not done evolving, and they're not done regretting. Number 5. The real revenge, peace, so loud it drowns out their chaos. Nothing silences a noisy enemy faster than a calm soul they can't shake. My dear chosen ones, there's a level of peace you reach that becomes louder than every insult, every lie, every snake that once smiled in your face. And when you reach it, trust me, it drives them mad. They expected chaos. They expected you to snap. They expected you to self-destruct just to give them something to gossip about. But instead, you got quieter. You moved smarter. You started healing instead of reacting. And that was your checkmate. See, people who attack the chosen are often not looking to destroy your body. They're aiming for your mind, your spirit, your focus. Because if they can't beat you in truth, they'll try to break your center. But the law of return doesn't work through yelling or revenge. It works through stillness. It works through the elegance of silence. It works through the undeniable power of rising while the world swore you'd sink. And make no mistake, chosen one, when your peace becomes your response, it echoes louder than any war they try to start. They don't know what to do with someone who doesn't bite back. They don't know how to read a person who chooses stillness while they're throwing fire. That's when the discomfort begins. For them, not you. Your calm exposes their chaos. Your peace reveals their desperation. Your silence becomes a mirror they can't look into without seeing themselves fully. People think peace is passive, that it's weak, that it's retreat. But real peace, the kind you carry, it's lethal. It's power with no performance. It's truth without explanation. It's choosing not to fight battles that you've already won just by outlasting them. You didn't have to expose them. They exposed themselves by how much they couldn't leave you alone. This is why the law of return is so brutal for those who target the chosen. Because while they're trying to pull you into their storm, you become the storm they weren't ready for. Not through noise, but through peace. A peace that says, I'm still here, I'm still rising, and you no longer matter. Let them wonder why you're so calm. Let them obsess over how you stayed grounded while they tried everything to pull you apart. That confusion, that's the return, that's the consequence, that's the exact moment they realize. You were never the one drowning. They were. Chosen one, you don't fight like the rest. Your silence is sacred. Your energy is unmatched. Your peace, it's punishment wrapped in grace. And that is the kind of revenge they never see coming. Number 6. Every scar you hide is a sign you survived what would have crushed them. Your scars are silent trophies, proof that you outlived what was meant to break you. My dear chosen one, some people only see your calm, your posture, your strength. They don't see what it cost you. They don't see the nights you kept breathing through pain so sharp it could have made someone else stop showing up to life. They see the way you carry yourself today, and they forget that the person you are now was built in fire. But you haven't forgotten, have you? You remember every invisible battle. You remember being betrayed by people you swore would protect you. You remember smiling through breakdowns just to keep others comfortable. You remember carrying weights silently because no one ever asked if you were okay. They just assumed you'd handle it. And you did. And that's the part that rattles them. You handled it. Let's be real. The things that tried to destroy you would have absolutely wrecked them. The pain that you wore like armor, they couldn't even touch without folding. That's why they don't understand your silence. It's not emptiness. It's full of stories, full of healing, full of strength they'll never comprehend. You didn't escape the fire. You walked through it. Chosen ones aren't strangers to pain. You don't parade your scars, but you don't erase them either. You've outgrown needing to prove anything. You don't post your process. You don't explain your absence. You heal in shadows. You bleed behind closed doors. And still, somehow, they act confused when you emerge even stronger. Here's what they forget. Scars don't make you weak. Scars make you unstoppable. Every time you were underestimated, mistreated, lied on, or pushed to the edge, you didn't just survive. You evolved, and evolution comes with a price. While they were comfortable throwing stones, you were building a fortress. While they were mocking your fall, you were studying your rise. That's why the law of return never misses its mark. You didn't wish harm. You didn't retaliate. You didn't play their game. And that's exactly why life bends backward to honor you when the dust settles. Because when someone tries to break what was already rebuilt through pain, they don't just hurt you, they trigger a return. And let me make this crystal clear. The return doesn't whisper. It hits. It corrects. It balances the scales that the world tried to rig against you. So when you catch your reflection next time, don't just look at your face. Look at the proof. Those scars, they're not flaws. They're your credentials. You didn't just survive the storm. You became it. They tried to destroy a chosen one. And now, the law of return is already on the way. Number 7. The tables always turn, and when they do, you'll be untouchable. When the tables turn, they won't just flip. They'll shatter everything they built on lies. You were their target when you were quiet. Now you're their reminder that silence doesn't mean surrender. It means strategy. My dear chosen one, there's something that nobody told them. The game they thought they were winning was being tracked, move by move, in silence. And now, the board is about to flip. Let them talk, let them laugh, let them think you've fallen off. People with no vision always mistake the pause in your movement for defeat. But here's the twist they never saw coming. You weren't stalling, you were studying, and while they were throwing shade, you were stacking wisdom. While they were plotting, you were preparing. Every time you stayed silent when you had the receipts, that was discipline. Every time you held your tongue when they poked your pain, that was power. And now, the energy they used to tear you down is circling back like a storm that never forgot its sender. That's the part they don't teach. The law of return doesn't care who started it. It only knows what was planted. So when you're out here, minding your path, focused on growth, and someone throws envy, sabotage, gossip, or manipulation into your lane, guess what? That energy has to land somewhere. And it never hits the one who stayed grounded. You were never playing checkers with these people. You were building a legacy while they were busy playing petty games. And now that the winds are shifting, don't feel guilty when their towers crumble. Don't flinch when they face what they tried to hand to you. The law of return doesn't just restore, it redefines. It puts you in rooms they tried to lock you out of. It gives you peace in the same places they wanted you to break. It shows them that even after the delay, you didn't lose, you learned. So when the tables turn, and they always do, they won't just reverse positions. They'll expose the foundation. They'll show who was really built for the weight. And you, chosen one, you won't just be on the other side of the table. You'll be sitting at a throne they said you'd never reach. This is the part they forgot to factor in. Return is not revenge. It's a correction. And the correction always comes when it's quiet, when you least expect it, when you're already rising with no desire to look back. Let them feel it. Let the weight fall where it belongs. Because when return hits, it doesn't knock. It kicks the door open. And by then, chosen one, you'll be too elevated to even hear the crash. And here's what you need to remember, chosen one. When the storm passes and the energy returns to where it came from, you won't be where they left you. You'll be stronger, wiser, and untouchable in ways they never imagined. This isn't just about survival, it's about evolution. So if you've ever felt that shift coming, trust it. It's your rise. If this message hit home, like this video, subscribe to the channel and drop 77 in the comments to confirm you're one of the real ones who made it through the fire. And don't forget to share. Another chosen one needs this reminder too.